Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. I do want to wish you a very happy birthday. We are very much in the heart of Virgo season. I love Virgo season. I have a Virgo rising, so I really resonate with you Virgos. And I just want to invite you to enjoy this reading. This is going to be a September monthly reading for you, Virgo. Virgo can be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, Mars, anywhere you have Virgo in your prominent placements in your chart. This reading might work for you. While I'm shuffling, I am just setting intentions. I've already prayed and meditated over the cards, but this is your time to just also go within while I shuffle and talk. Just tune into your higher self. Tune into your highest wisdom, your highest intuition. We all have that beautiful spark of spirit that lives within us, whatever it is that you equate that to, whether that is God, spirit, universe, angels. Maybe you don't believe in any of that. This is just simply for reflection and knowledge for you, and that's fine too. Tune into that higher self. Tune into that place where you do receive your knowledge and your information. I'm looking for some specific areas for the month of September for you, Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and split the deck here. And I'm going to start off with the first card being you. So we want to look for your energy, your current energy. Placing anything that no longer needs to be here. And I'm looking for the sign of Virgo, September spread. First card is you. What is your energy? What are you bringing to the table? What are you all about as we begin the September month of 2025? This reading can be for you whenever you tune into it. So if you are checking out the channel and you happen to land on this video and it resonates for you, it very well could be your reading. I also welcome cross watchers. So if you have a Virgo that you are looking into, that you're interested in, that you're calling out in your heart and your spirit, watching their reading, Virgo reading, might give you insight into their life and might help you to understand them a little bit better. So that's always good. Being understood is always welcome. All right, so what is your energy, Virgo? We don't really have any jumpers. That was a big chunk that jumped out, and I'm not going to take all of those. So your energy is the High Priestess. Awesome. Your intuition. You are all about your internal knowing. You have so much wisdom and this beautiful intuition, trusting into that. I am going to come back and explain everything a little bit better, but I'm looking now for your finances. Virgo, what are your finances all about in the month of September? What is your financial life like? How are your finances? Is money flowing to you freely and easily, or are you scraping the barrel? Let's look and see what's going on in Virgo's finances. Ace of Cups. Awesome. A brand new beginning. A brand new, it's a love offer, but this looks like a new offer because it's your finances. It's a new offer in financial security. It's a new offer. You're making an offer. Maybe you want to consolidate your finances. Maybe you're reaching out to see if you can get a personal loan and just put everything that you have debt on into one big lump sum and pay on that with a low interest rate. What is your love life all about? The Nine of Swords? Oh dear. So a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry, a lot of concern. There's a lot of mental energy going into your love life, either the presence of your love life or the lack of it. Interesting. Okay, so what about family? Tell me about Virgo's family. What's going on there? What's happening in the family life of a Virgo? The earth-based energy Virgo. Six of Cups. That is nostalgic. It's sweet. It's going down memory lane. It's digging out all of your family photo albums. It's remembering the good times. It's talking about great Aunt Edna and second Uncle Henry, and remember, oh, this is my baby when they were small, and this is their favorite place to play, and this was their bedroom. It's you just reminiscing. It's really nostalgic, beautiful energy in family orientation. What about Virgo's health? What's going on in Virgo's health? Tell me about the health of a Virgo. Whoever it is that we're doing this reading for, can be one or all. We're looking at the Innocence of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. So for Virgo, in your health, this is a new beginning in a pursuit towards your health. Maybe you've decided no more coffee. Maybe you've decided morning smoothies for the rest of September. Something new into your health adventure is happening, new in the physical realm of your health. What is a barrier? What is challenging all of this energy that we've just gotten done putting out on the table? What's being a challenge? Think of it as a petulant child. What's standing in the way and getting into the kind of messing up the vibe a bit? What's the energy? The Tower. Absolutely. That is an absolute barrier because it's unexpected changes, unexpected somethings, anything that happens that we were not expecting. I can see how that would be a barrier. We weren't planning for that. In Virgo, we're planners. We're planners, we're plotters, we're checking off the listers. And this Tower energy, surprising, shocking, not expected. I don't think Virgos like that very much. I know I don't. I'm not a big surprise person. I don't really care for being surprised. What about advice? Heart of Wands. Okay. So that's the Queen of Wands. Your advice is to be beautiful, be charismatic, be charming, be influential, be a leader. It's Aries energy. It's Wands energy. It's passionate. It's pursuing your goals. It's creative endeavors. It's inspired actions. So your advice is to be that or receive that, because this could be a person. This is a heart. This is a Queen of Wands. So someone in their feminine, inspired action energy is entering your life. Or like I said, this could be you. So there's two ways to look at this. We're going to come back and get deeper on that. What is your future energy? What's going on in the energy of the Virgo for the future? What's going on in the future, Virgo? What can we give you that will help you as you go forward into September? The Naked Heart. Interesting. Okay. So the Naked Heart is here. This is the 22. This is like the World card. This is the completion of a cycle, the culmination, the conclusion. This is the end. But what happens whenever we reach the end? We go to a new beginning. So I think that this in the future is showing us that whatever's leading up in September, as we move towards October, November, December, those last 3 months of 2025, I think that we've reached the end of a cycle and we've graduated, we've received our diploma, and we are heading towards the future, literally in a brand new cycle, a brand new phase. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So overall, in the month of September, Virgo, you're working very hard. You're working. Lots of these three ants climbing up the hill with a pentacle on each of their backs. So not only are you working hard, but you're working hard with others. You're collaborating. You're a part of a team. You're a part of a structure. This is very much related to your actual work life. So your job, wherever you go every day, whatever you're doing to make your money, whatever you're doing to build into a greater greater whole than you just yourself. You are a vital, integral part of a structure, of a whole, a money-making venture, a scheme, some sort of a business. And so you're a very important part, and you're possibly one of three where the three of you work together really well, and the three of you work alongside one another every day, day in, day out, and you make things happen. So that is the overall energy for September. And we'll jump back into this high priestess energy. So this is you. Overall energy for you, Virgo, is the high priestess. The high priestess is she who knows. I like to give high priestess to all the water signs because it not only represents, say, Cancer and Pisces, but I bring Scorpio into that mix too because the water signs, water is intuition in itself. It's flow, it's intuitive, it's psychic. It's the person that is usually an empath. They read the room. They see things before they're actually spoken. They understand vibes. They understand energy. So you, Virgo, are being very water-like in the month of September. You're picking up on cues. You're being this wise owl. You understand that sometimes what we see with our eyes isn't necessarily what's going on, that the real truth is sometimes very much below the surface. So you're an analytical sign anyway, but you're also being intuitive. So your analyzation skills matched with this intuition, you're hands down like a super uber detective in the month of September. Regarding your finances, I think there is a new offer. I think there's a new generous gift being bestowed to you in your finances. I think that you're collecting some sort of a inheritance. I think you're tapping into the stock market and you're being paid in abundance. Something is filling your cup uh, in abundance. Something is filling you up and making you feel satisfied in your finances. So, whether you keep finances with another or whether you keep your finances completely separate and by yourself and you know what goes in and goes out, I think that there is something new being extended and that is making you feel satisfied emotionally because I think it's filling your cup financially. In your love life, we have Nine of Swords. This is not a pleasant energy to show up in our love life. What it's really saying is that there's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of concern. There's a lot of mind chatter happening in regards to the love life. So I'm not sure exactly what could be going on if you're at odds with your special person, your spouse, or your roommate, or your partner in life, but there's just a sense of you're not getting along really well because it's whatever's happening, it's mental mind chatter at night when you're supposed to be sleeping. So, whatever schedule it is that you keep, whenever you're supposed to be sleeping, instead, you're up thinking about things. You're replaying scenarios. You're going over things. You're just discussing things in your mind, whether it's with them or without them. But this is the Nine of Swords. This is actually, it's insomnia, and it's just painful exchanges back and forth mentally in the love life. So that's not exactly a pleasant energy. What's going on in your family? In your family, we've got Six of Cups. This is very nostalgic. This is very going down memory lane, taking those trips into the photo albums, replaying our VHSs from the back in the day, looking at our old yearbooks, remembering our friends and family from long ago. Family can be the friends that we've chosen to be our family in this life. So, whatever's happening in your family life in general, you're feeling very nostalgic. You're feeling very reminiscent, very sweet, very tender. Six of Cups is just a precious soulmate like energy. So, whatever it is that you're doing, you're feeling all the feels from it. So that is your family life, is you're feeling very tender, and your heart is wide open towards your family life. In your health, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and this is the new beginning to something in your health. Like I suggested earlier, this can be you deciding that I'm no longer going to drink coffee. I'm going to have a smoothie every morning instead. I'm going to wake up at 3 in the morning. I'm going to be to the gym by 4. I'm going to get my workout in so that I don't ever miss it. I'm going to make sure A, B, C, or D happens regarding my health. So it's a new beginning. It's a new plan. It's a new path. And I think you're very excited about it. It's this little calf here, and they're just sweet and innocent. Pinnacle energy is all about the touchable, tasteable, tangible items in life, physical reality. So there's this new beginning towards this new endeavor regarding your health. In your barrier is this unexpected challenge, this unexpected pop up of news, or there's revelatory information that nobody expected to have shouted out from the rooftops. Maybe it's at your job, maybe it's in your family life, maybe it's in your personal life, but there is something shocking and unexpected. And like I said, Virgo, you tend to be a really plotted, planned out sign. And so this in and of itself is a barrier, because it makes you have to plan B. And a lot of times I think Virgo is very set in their ways, and they like things a certain way. They're very much about structure, comfort, security. And this Tower card is the opposite of all of that. So as a barrier, I think it just is a logical barrier, the Tower. Something shocking. So interesting. I wonder what's going to happen in September. In your advice section, Heart of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands. Like I said, this is beauty. This is luxury. This is charming. This is magical. Queen of Wands is the feminine energy of the King of Wands. And so it is mature. It's wise. It is like I said, they're usually beautiful. They know that they're magical. They know that they're charming. They know that they can influence a crowd. They can get up and speak to the room and make everyone fall in love with them. It's a fire energy. It's inspired action. It is regarding your job. So this can be, as far as advice, this is you. Just really work your magic in your job. Continue to shine, continue to show others that you're capable, that you're trustworthy, that you're a winner, a true winner. And as your advice, if you're going on an interview, really shine on that interview. Show your skills, brag about yourself. No shame in that game. Make sure that you really prove to others, not that you have to prove yourself to anybody, but take the opportunity to show all that you bring to the table. Make sure others know that you are an important, integral part. It's just very much that 3 of Pentacles. Make sure others know that you are an integral part of that team, and that you will do whatever it takes to make that job successful, that business successful, make your boss shine because you shine, all of that. So that's your advice. And as you move into the future, we do have this ending of a cycle. We have the completion. We've received our degree. We have our diploma in our hand. We know that whatever has been going on this past several months, it's finally over. And that's great. So as you move into the future, we're moving forward on a new path. This new carpet is being rolled out for us to step onto. These new shoes are ready for us to step into this new role, this new world. So as you move into the future, I think you can do nothing but get excited about the fact that the Naked Heart is here. This fresh, brand new, new beginning. This is card number 22. It's major arcana, so it's a big deal. I do want to look into the book for this one because this Naked Heart Tarot, this is by Jillian Wild. And a lot of times these artists, they do, their own imagery, their own meanings to certain things. And I want to look and see exactly what they have to say about this naked heart so that I make sure to give you as you move into the future. This is actually indicating the tender heart warrior. I radiate at a pure vibrational level, calling in all that I need at this time to stay in alignment with my path. The universe is highlighting my gifts and asking me to trust myself and my intuition. As I listen to what my heart needs, my natural essence comes forth to be nurtured, and I innately connect with my calling and purpose. Comparing myself to others does not serve me and will only knock me out of my flow. I was given the exact proportion of amazing, otherwise I would not exist. My path may not always feel easy, but it will feel right. When I shine bright, I am the spark to someone else's light, and I inspire others. This is all about connection, purpose, higher self. So Virgo, as you move forward into your future, the last remaining months of the year, remember the tender heart warrior. And I do want to finish off for you with a oracle card. I have chosen the Intuitive Whispers oracle cards, and this is by Maud Hurst. And Virgo, I hope this message has served you, has helped you, has spoken to you in a way that maybe can help you just as you go through September. I love to hear your feedback. I love to hear your comments. Please like, subscribe, share the videos. I appreciate any interaction with this channel. So I'm going to feed you one card. This is 22, your mind, your body, your soul. And let me look that up in the deck here. So number 22 does reduce down to the number 4. So if you're somebody that likes to look up meanings of numbers, you can look up 22, you can look up the number 4. And this is your mind, your body, your soul. Who are you? This question is at the center of spiritual inquiry. You may not know exactly who you are, and that's okay. In fact, it's good to be curious. This card is drawing you back to yourself to remind you that you have been created in this mind, body, and soul for a reason. Remember that you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Your work is to align all parts of yourself so that this divinely created being, you, is living your life to the fullest potential. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Open the connection between your mind, body, and soul so that you begin to feel whole again. Start a yoga practice. Whether you're new to yoga or have an experienced practice, this card is here to guide you to the mat. The word yoga means union, bringing your mind, body, and spirit back together. And through practicing yoga, you will begin to feel this. Allow this practice of breath and movement to reconnect you to all aspects of yourself. So you will then find it easier to listen to the whispers of your intuition. Virgo, I hope this message blesses you, and I would love to hear if it did, how, or any suggestions that you might offer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I ask that you be well and be blessed. Namaste.